Hey guys, welcome back to the Movement Project. So today it's a Super Bowl and I'm guessing that everyone's at home doing their mobility. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a really good at-home program for you guys. And sometimes I'm inspired by questions I'm asked, sometimes I'm inspired about what I see in clients, but today, for the second time, I'm inspired by my own restrictions. And I got in a conversation with my massage therapist at Harbor Island and he helped me with this. So what I'm realizing is I have a really hard time sitting in Indian style. Alright, so that's going to be my test. I'm sitting in Indian style and I feel the restriction, especially on my left. You can see my knees coming out. When in reality, yogis can put one foot on the other and they can sit with their legs completely touching the ground open. So I want to be able to find that position. So what I'm going to do is use the Kelly strap mobilization technique. I've got a band. It's hooked up into my handy dandy door here. Okay, so I just clamped it on one end. It should have enough force to stick, and then I'm going to go ahead and step inside my band and walk outward. So I've got this what's called lateral distraction, and it's pulling my hip open to the side, and hopefully I get a little bit more range of motion in that joint capsule. What I'm doing now is I'm getting into what kind of looks like a half Indian style position. It's called pigeon pose in yoga, and so I'm just going to kind of work in this position and try to just push my hips in different spots and find different corners of this position that feel tight. Okay, you can also try the contract relax, where I'm pulling in against the resistance and then I relax, pull in against the resistance and I relax. Alright, and I'm just trying to sink into this movement so that I can kind of open it up. When I get done with about 2 to 3 minutes on each side, focusing on asymmetries if I have a worse one side than the other, I'm going to go ahead and use my wall because I'm guessing we're all at home for the Super Bowl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my body into what looks like a squat but completely unloaded. I'm lying down on my back. I'm going to take my arms on the inside of my knees and open my knees up. Okay. So what I like about this is I'm able to get into an easy squat, not worrying about loads, and I can just kind of work into abduction and external rotation. So I'm going to use my hands to open up my knees and then use a little bit of force to kind of go internal and then relax. Take a little bit of force inwards and relax. Okay, so I'm doing that contract, relax. And then the last way is I'm going to go ahead and take my legs open on my wall. The reason I'm going to do this is because I'm realizing, because I talked to such a smart guy today, that I need abduction, not just external rotation. I'm trying to open my hips up. So I've got some tightness in my adductors. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my feet, I'm just going to kind of turn them outward and just kind of rep in and out of external rotation of the hip while I'm in full abduction, and see if I can just kind of walk down and let gravity open up my legs. Alright, so I'm still active in the stretch, just like we always want to be, but I'm also allowing gravity in an unloaded position help me get better in the position. And when I get done, I go back to Indian style, and I've got more range of motion. So that's your homework for today. You've got 1, 2, 3 things. Have a great Super Bowl, and good luck.